So I heard about you about 20 years ago. I was at a friend's wedding in San Francisco, and one of the flamenco guitarists there was playing really well, Jason Maguire, El Rubio. And I said, I want to learn how to play flamenco. And he said, go to Los Angeles and find Jose Tanaka. So I found you, but it has taken me 20 years to actually have you as a teacher. And I'm so glad I found you as a personal teacher, and now you've joined the ranks of the EliteGuitarist.com teachers. Tell us something about you. How did you get started in flamenco? How did you begin on this musical journey?
I began with the flamenco because my father was a flamenco guitarist, and also my uncle, and my mom used to be a flamenco dancer. And I grew up with, flamenco first I'm from Japan. So in Japan, the flamenco is very popular. And there are many flamenco artists working in Tokyo. And my parents would go see the show. I mean, they would take me to Tokyo, from Kyoto all the way to Tokyo to see the shows. And so I grew up watching, the shows when I was little. And that's how I started. Though I didn't start the guitar, they put me to the dance first. Wow. They wanted me to be a dancer.
Really?
And then I actually did at the time. All my friends from high school, they teased me. Yeah, so I didn't like it. So I used to run away, hide from my parents, and go play baseball with my friend. And my parents come looking for me. Oh, you have a dance lesson. And formally, I started when I was, I think I was fourth grade or fifth grade from my uncle. Even though I did play flamenco before, from my dad. The thing is, because his dad, he gets frustrated and I don't behave with my dad, so
it's complicated.
Yeah, that's supposed to be he's trying to teach me. Turns out that So anyways, I think it was fifth grade. But before that, my dad actually sent me to this classical guitar teacher when I was third or fourth grade. I think fourth grade probably. Yeah.
I heard you play, and I think nobody plays a bulería like you here in Los Angeles. And I'm gonna just put you on the spot. Can you give us just a couple of sure, just some bulería groove, because I just love that. So you are the instructor, one of the main instructors for the flamenco track, and you are taking care of the introductory courses to flamenco. Although your playing is advanced, what can students expect from your specific group of lessons?
My goal, hopefully, from a student get out of from this my lessons is even a guitarist or guitar student who has no prior training for flamenco to be able to understand the compass, and so that they're prepared to learn the piece. There are many videos and many instruction books out there that, of course, everybody wants to play the piece. And then if there's a other style, other genre of guitar, there are like this study pieces, right? Like something the student can learn depending on their level. There's a great study pieces in classical. There's many method and many, but flamenco we don't have pieces like that. To call it flamenco or Boleria, for example, you're gonna have to play in compass. You have to have the rasgueado. You have so from beginning, the student have to learn the compass and the rasgueado. So my goal is to make these try to make the, how do you call it, the level a little bit lower as possible, but still you know, it's called it bulería, with the still with the rasgueado, with the compass, and still sound flamenco sounding. But I try to make it as good, but still simple enough for beginning student to enjoy it and get. Basically, after these lessons, I hope they can really start learning the pieces so they can enjoy it. Before that was there was no method basically, you know. So, and I learned in traditional way, in kind of a hardcore way. Even from my uncle, he didn't explain to me. He didn't break it down. He didn't know this is three, this is the contratempo. He just showed me when I studied in Spain. All my teachers, that no one break it down for me. I mean, they just show me, and then that's it. You play. If I play wrong, no.
Yeah. And what I love about your lessons is that a student could come with absolutely no background in flamenco, perhaps just a love for flamenco, and they could understand the groove. And not the way you're explaining your lessons is not just mechanically play this, but you're actually teaching students how to internalize the rhythms and the palos and to feel the accents. And you have this kind of holistic method of teaching where you engage the body, foot tapping, the voice, the hands, and I think your lessons are a great starting point, a great foundational point for students to learn flamenco. How would you encourage a student who feels they're not making sufficient progress or fast enough? They may want to get quick results. How would you encourage them to persevere?
Okay. Quick result sounds, you know, tempting, and sounds how do I say, attractive. But it's kind of like a diet. I'm on diet right now. I lost 40 pounds, and I did it correctly, so I don't have a rebound. But if you lose weight too fast, you have rebound. It's kind of like that. It's you learn pieces too fast, or you want to get better. I mean, fastest possible without cheating. You know, like if you try to really artificially like learn the pieces without understanding, and you pretend like, you know, play the piece, or pretend like you understand it but not really understanding, and play the difficult piece, that could mess up the compass, and you might student can get bad habits. So in long run, that's not going to do any good. Yeah, because it's like it's actually the fastest way to get better is to do it correct way, the step by step, so that we don't have to go back and redo bad habits, or you know. So it's kind of like the same as a going to gym and be in a good shape. You know, you have to eat good and eat healthy, and then you have to work out, and then you don't want to lose 40 pounds in 1 month. I lost 40 pounds, but that's like, it took me, I don't know, 7 months, 8 months, something like that, no?
Yeah, steady Eddie, little by little, be patient.
Right. I mean, I could like force myself and lose it, but that's not healthy. And then also flamenco, you have to develop the sense of rhythm and also develop ear. So even students get technically good, the ear and the sense of rhythm doesn't catch up. You know, so it's both parts has to be like this. Your ear and the rhythm gets better, your technique gets better, and then this has to catch up. And it's like it's just same as working out almost. So yeah.
Well, it's great to have you as one of the instructors at eliteguitarist.com. I think the students are going to benefit greatly. And thank you so much for this interview, and thank you for all your teaching and your investment in our students.
Thank you, Tavi.